Hey guys, John Luxley here, back with our blind playthrough of Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. So I know I've said this like the last probably 10 episodes, but okay, I think we're at the end. I think we're at the end. So we just defeated the Tower, who is ultimate badass. And I believe now we're going after the Black Hand. So let's see where this goes. And honestly, I just want to thank you guys for coming along on this journey with me. For me, the best part of watching other people play through games is kind of reliving the experience that I had with that game. So hopefully, you guys that are watching this, if you've already played through it before, hopefully this kind of rekindles some of that that spark and that enjoyment that you guys had when you were first playing through. And if it's not your first time, if this is the first time you're seeing it, then I hope you're kind of experiencing the same things that I am. So thanks again, guys, and let's go.
Stay still, my heart. The wound is deep.
Oh, the Caragor is worse. I promise you that.
Are you certain? Perhaps he enjoyed a free meal.
That little bite. Barely a scratch.
Oh, Talion. You're such a badass. Alright, back this way. I mean, I think that's it, right? That's all the, unless you want to mess around with some of the war chiefs and stuff. Honestly, also, they did a really good job with the rain. Look at that, that's great. Oh. Hey, guys. Attention, starting this mission will take you through the end of your journey, but once you finish, you'll be returned to continue where you left off. That works for me. I mean, I'm pretty sure everything else is done. Right, so all the Outcast rescue missions, all the sword and bow and dagger legends, survival challenges are complete. Hunting legends are complete. We found all the Ithilden and all the artifacts. And artifacts, pretty cool. I really enjoyed, reading about all that stuff. All right, let's do it. I like how it gives you a little, like, hey, this is the point of no return, so to speak. You've returned to Nirn to discover the Black Hand has been here before you.
I am not worth your vengeance, Father. Why do you fight?
We will be together soon. Forever.
Yeah, that's dark.
Soon, Celebrimbor. Soon.
Oh, does he have the ring?
But we took it from them.
Why do they want the crown?
Ag uzun ishi krimpatul. Honestly, I did not expect that twist.
was mine to keep.
Be gone.
Sauron knows we're here.
Let's not keep him waiting.
Seems fitting, riding a Caragor in.
Rangers of the Black Gate, I am Hallis, your new commander. I am proud to lead you, defending Gondor. Should the nameless...
I come for you, Lord of Gifts.
Okay. Okay, so, well, does that hurt my Caragor? I guess so. See, that feels a little more epic. Like, that last battle was just, oh, 5 dudes.
Power of the Grave Walker!
First talon of the hand. Okay. Yep. Well, typically what happens is my Caragor gets killed, so, well... Oh, but that's my guy, right? So, does that make him stronger?
You're the one who tried to save the witch's fisher folk. But you turned your back, and we made him scream!
Yeah, I figured as much. But it's okay. Well.
Hey! Fire mountain bring doom! Doom to all men!
Yeah, see, this feels more like a proper brawl. Well, crap. Go for the shield guys, go for the berserkers. Oh, well. Don't interrupt me. There we go. See, that's the thing. It's like I struggle with those guys so much, but the other orcs just freaking take them down. Don't know if I got him or not. Probably not. But let's turn their whole horde against them if we can. Oh. Right on. Oh, that wasn't, So what, 3 are down? So is that must be Sauron in the background with all the crazy talk.
Hold still! I'm no red soldier. Not a chance. The coward ran away.
Alright. So we got some ruins here.
This will finish as it started, with shadow and flame falling on the Black Gate. The hammer and the tar are dead. Sauron is still weak. Without the power of the One Ring or the Ringmaker, he cannot take form.
Oh.
He will be trapped within Mordor, no more than an eye of flame bound to his dark tower.
And at last I can die, and none will avenge me.
Yeah, given there's a sequel, I don't think it's going to work out quite that way. Still, I mean, you know, if he was to die, that would be the... I mean, it makes sense. That would be a good point to do so. You know, take out your enemy and then trap him forever. And then, yeah. Right. We'll just ignore that ladder that was right there and then, you know, walk away. Yeah, we haven't been back there. And we kind of started outside the Black Gate.
I have a gift for you, Celebrimbor.
That's not much of a gift. Back to its master. So they are similar. That's brutal.
The Dark Lord gave you a second chance to stand by his side. Now I give you no choice. We shall be sealed together in death.
So be it.
Okay, that I did not expect.
Return to me.
It works that way? Well, quick time events.
Strike out on him! I cannot hold it for much longer!
Kill. Right in the eye. So I guess I took Celebrimbor back.
Italian, my heart. We will be together soon. Forever.
Black Hand of Sauron is dead. The Hither Shore is calling us.
This is no longer our battle.
I tried fighting him. It can't be done.
Could you really rest for all of eternity, knowing that you had the chance to stop him, but did nothing?
So the mountain erupted. Does that mean... Because they said Sauron was resting. Is he active now? Because they just said that he couldn't...
The time has come for a new ring.
Okay. I don't know what to make of that. That was great, though. Like, that was a lot of fun. That was really enjoyable. And I know, I mean, I have the DLCs, and there's like, what, 4 other... I assume they're not full campaigns, but probably, you know, extra missions and other modes and other stuff like that. Those should be fun, too. Although I'm curious to see if they're actually going to follow... like, one was the Bright Lord, so I assume it's maybe Celebrimbor's fight against Sauron at first, and then, like I don't think they're all Talion. I think they're different characters that we met, kind of their backstories. That would be cool as hell. Torben. If Torben was one of them, I think Torben might be one of them, or at least in one of them. That would be awesome. Curious to see if there's going to be a... I know some games have an after credits scene, which it still kind of blows me away that people don't see those. They're like, oh, the credits, well, let's escape or quit or whatever. Because I was talking to one of my buddies about, I think it was the Dead Space games, and the second one has that after credits scene where it talks about all the extra markers. And he was just like, what extra markers? What are you talking about? Like, it was after the credits. You didn't know about that? And he's like, no, I just skipped it. But, well, maybe with the whole, I know the Marvel movies like to do those after credit scenes as well. So maybe that's bringing it more into the public, you know, so to speak, as much as gamers can be considered the public. So now it's basically over. What did you guys think of the game? You know, assuming you've played it before, what was your favorite moment? I'd love to hear comments about that. I mean, man, I don't... Honestly, if I was to try and figure out, like, a single moment, that would be hard, because, like, the whole game was pretty good overall from start to finish. Kind of wish the hammer had gotten a little more time, because he just shows up and then you fight him and then that's it. The tower was cool, and the Black Hand was also cool. Although honestly, I wish he had gotten a little bit more as well, because he's supposed to be the main antagonist, more or less, you know. So. But, you know, it's not really about him, it's about Talion's journey. So, Wow. I'm also kind of curious about the next one now, Shadow of War. I know there's been a lot of issues with the balancing in the game because they're trying to promote the loot boxes and all that stuff, but you know, after playing this, I imagine people were super psyched to hear about it, and I'm really kind of curious, like, where it takes the story. Also, another question I had for you guys. When you guys played the game and you got those vengeance missions, now, there was a couple of them that I have on my friends list. How many of the people that you got vengeance for did you know? I thought that was a neat feature. It's like, hey, Vendetta, you know, avenge your friend's death, so to speak. Spawn of Mordor production babies. Nice. Trying to look and see if they named any of them. How many of the names were influenced by the game they were working on? You know what I mean? Like, I was looking to see if there was, like, obviously probably not. Talion might, you know, that's a name that I could see. Obviously, they're not going to do, like, Sauron or Celebrimbor or Ratbag, any of that stuff, but, you know, something like Lilandriel or whatever. Also, this kind of feels like movie credits in a way. I know it's, you know, Warner Brothers, similar production. You know, they're a movie company that have been producing games, so, you know, stands to reason the effects, or not the effects, the credits are similar. Team Shadow. That's cool. It's like, what team you on? Team Shadow. Shadow team leads the actual shadows. Okay, there we go. And yes, I'm gonna sit here and watch the entire credit sequence. Just I know in a lot of videos, I'm certain people cut off the credits, but for me, it's like, you know what, we're gonna play the game. Nothing wrong with putting the credits up, and at least for me, in addition to watching to see if there's a scene at the end or something like that. Although I think in this case it said it's going to put you back before the final mission. You know, watching the credits is a time to reflect. You know, think back on this journey that we took and the game that we played and all the little moments. Plus, I was watching, what is it? Sometimes people that are like really big fans of the series, like, say, Demon Souls. I was watching Christopher Odd do a playthrough of that, and at the end credits, he kind of cut it off, and people got a little upset. You know, and I see kind of both sides. You know, the one hand, you hope that this isn't boring for the people watching. You know, but at the same time, it's... I mean, in this case, there's no art or anything. In Demon Souls, the credits have, like, concept art that's showing as it's playing. And in this case, it's just black. So, I could see cutting off the credits, but, you know, This is only my second playthrough for this channel, so not planning on it this time. Maybe in the future. What do you guys, as always, comments, please. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know if, I'm sure I'm going to see comments from both. Whether it's best to cut the credits, whether it's best to not. Don't know. I know, what is it? There was some issue that I was seeing a while back with other people's stuff where the credits music would actually trigger. I think it just wouldn't let them publish the video. Like, I don't, it wasn't just the advertising thing. I would think it was actually like, no, you cannot put this video up because of the music in it. That's kind of crazy to me. Laura Bailey. Okay, Troy Baker, Italian. I thought that. Yeah, Claudia Black. I recognize some of them. John DiMaggio as the Hammer. Is that John DiMaggio? Was that Homer from The Simpsons? Oh, Jennifer Hale. Okay. Phil Lamar. Nice. Yuri Lowenthal. Yep, I noticed him. Fred Tatasciore, Nemesis Orcs. I don't remember what he was in, but I recognized a lot of the voices as we were going through the game. I know for a fact I pointed out Claudia Black simply because of, like, she was in Farscape, and then she did, what was the other standout role, at least for me, was, I think she was Morrigan in Dragon Age. Well, Dragon Age Origins for sure. I didn't play the others because I heard they were, not as great. So I just kind of skipped them. I might go back though. Might go back and play those. That would be interesting. I also like the location change. You start in Badun and it's all like destroyed, and then you move to Nirn where it's still fighting against the orcs. And so one is like destroyed and one is like green, trees, grassland, stuff like that. That was a really nice contrast. And then you could go back and forth. I mean, if you wanted to, you didn't really have to. Oh, here we go. Into the credits. Yep, if you play this software and something happens, then it's on you. Alright. Mission complete. Congratulations, you defeated the Black Hand of Sauron and driven Sauron back to the ruins of Barad-dûr. However, the Dark Lord's shadow remains. Pulled back the rising tide of his army by continuing to hunt captains and war chiefs, rescuing the remaining outcasts trapped within Mordor, discovering any remaining secrets and collectibles, and complete the legends of your weapons. I've done all that, I think. Yep. Now, I know there was one achievement that was like, oh, appendices, what? That was set war chief against war chief. Lore. Oh, maybe we didn't get the final lore thing. Okay, let's take a look at this. The One Ring. There we go. Look at that. The One Ring was forged for a single purpose, to give its lord dominion over Middle-earth. It is an obscene expression of the Dark Lord Sauron's will to power. The One Ring, I can't talk. The One Ring was forged at Orodruin by Sauron and perfected by his captive, the Elven Lord Celebrimbor. Sauron invested much of his power into the One Ring, and Celebrimbor, unbeknown to the Dark Lord, gave it a will of his own. The One Ring was used to destroy the elvish realm of Varegin. It raised the Black Gate and Barad-dûr. I think they put the wrong word in there. Raised should be like destroyed, not raised as in lifted up. Its wielder seemed indomitable until Isildur cut the One Ring from the hand of Sauron at Dagorlad. It has been missing for more than 2,000 years. Now it wants to be found. Huh. So Sauron and the ring had a lover's quarrel. That's a bit of sarcasm, but it kind of feels like that was the way it is, because the One Ring wanted to go back to Sauron. So, but alright. Man, that guy looks cool. I don't know how many times I've said that, but he is cool. And then, right, upgrades. We'll take a look at the final. Yep, you are 100% complete. And I think this percentage counter is actually correct. I know some games are like, yeah, it's 100% complete, but did you do the 101% thing? Yeah, I don't know why I keep going back and forth out of the menu, but I think we're going to stop. There's not a whole lot left to do in this episode anyway. Why the flies? Anyway. So, thanks guys. Seriously, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Thanks for your attention. Let me know if you have any comments. I asked a few questions during the credits. I'm really curious to know what your guys' answers are. I do read, even though I'm still very much growing as a channel. You know, I read all the comments and responding to all of them, and I'm eager to know what you guys think, because this thing is all about community. Eventually, you know, the reason I started doing this was because I saw other people playing through the games that I enjoyed, and so I was like, you know what, I'd like to do that as well, and give other people the same emotional connection that I received also. So anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed all the episodes. Either way, you know, positive or negative, let me know any feedback or comments you guys have. I'm super willing to hear it. And I hope to see you guys next time. Take care.